Welcome to another interesting Instagram live. And if you have joined the conversation, definitely you know about me. My name is Jyoti Pandey. Coming from 15 years corporate background, I understand the struggle of corporate professionals who feel stuck and stagnant in their career. And you would love to feel empowered both in your personal and professional life. Working on these issues is where I do my best. Now, today, the topic of discussion is going to be really important. Yesterday, we talked about communication at workplace. Now, today, we are talking about how communication can impact and transform each and every area of your life. So, in order to continue with the discussion, I will have my friend Najma Sharif who will be joining me. So, just allow me a moment. And in the meanwhile, who all have joined, thanks for coming on Instagram Live. That's the only tragedy of Instagram Live. There's a lot of technical issues. Najma, I have accepted your invite. Can you just check? Just a moment, guys. Okay, I got a message that Najma is unable to join. Najma, I'm sending you the request once again. Just a moment. In the meanwhile, just an important piece of information that I would like to share. So, hi, Najma.
Hi, finally joined.
Finally, there's a lot of technical concerns when we talk about Instagram.
Yes.
Okay, so I was just sharing with the audience that one important piece of information that if you want to see a real transformation in your life, it's based on four simple tricks. One, start doing something. Second, stop doing something. Third, do something about something and change something. So these four important piece of information, and I was just thinking over it, and I just created a reel out of it. So just do watch, and in case if you really want to make and see a real change in your life, do connect with us, and we will help you guide in your professional life. Now, Najma, welcome today once again, and the topic of discussion is how communication can impact each and everyone, even the homemakers who are sitting there, helping the family build together, raising the children and everyone, but somewhere or somehow they have lost their dreams, aspirations, their desires, and they are not that confident that they should be. So I would like you to start the conversation.
Yes. First of all, thank you for inviting me, Jyoti. And additionally, I would like to add, I just watched your reel. It was really fantastic. The way you have, specified the words like start doing something and stop doing something. So we need to start the actions, which is leading us to our goals, and we should stop things that will become an hindrance in our goal, reaching the goals. So yes, as you have mentioned, like yesterday we did another live in which we have emphasized for working professionals or job seekers that English communication is essential. Additionally, today we are definitely focusing on students and homemakers. Definitely, learning English and speaking English fluency will first build confidence in homemakers. Somewhere they have not practiced it, even they are highly educated. They have confined themselves to only for taking care of their children and their spouse and taking care of the entire family and household. So somewhere they feel left out. And what if they have to attend a parent teachers meeting for their children at school, and they have their own social circles within the apartment where they stay. And in case in future if they want to start anything for of their own, for them to utilize their time productively, they need, for all these things they need to have that confidence, and speaking English will definitely bring that confidence in them.
Yeah, so I have seen a lot of females, Najma, who are very much educated in the sense they have done BA, MA, MEd, B.Ed, a lot of degrees are there. And then by destiny or by choice, they are homemakers right now. And when we talk about going to, yeah, as you rightly mentioned, going to parents teachers meet, and also when we talk about taking decisions in their life. So I think, when we are confident with our own subject, the language that we are using, it makes us bring more confidence, and also it gives us a decision making power. We don't have to depend on our spouse in today's generation. We don't have to depend on our family or our spouse to take important decisions of our life. So definitely, if you are confident with your own instrument, this instrument has been with you since years, or I can say it since decades, but you are not using it, and that is the reason you, sorry to say, but you are sulking in your own mediocrity. So, in order to do something about it, you need to sharpen your axe and you need to get out of comfort zone. Now, we are not asking you to rebel with your family or rebel with your husband or wife, right? All you need to do is get some time of your busy schedule, like an hour or 1.5 hours in a day. And that's when we are there to help you reach the success ladder. So, Najma, how are we going to help them? You can elaborate on this.
Yes, yes. Definitely, Jyoti. As you have rightly mentioned, the dependency is what the main focus, which will also somewhere, taking away their self-esteem. And
Mhm.
once they are equipped with the English fluency and communication skills, they can, in their own life, they can become more self-sufficient. They feel confident. They feel empowered in whatever they do. Like they need not depend on others. This dependency is not, we are talking about any finances as such. This dependency is for asking others to communicate on their behalf on a social
Yes.
gathering or in a professional setting. So how can we support and help is tomorrow Friday, and at 3 p.m. Indian time, we are coming live on both Facebook and on YouTube, and we are representing you one dedicated structured program where we will handhold and support homemakers and students who can improvise their English fluency and build excellent communication skills. And we bring you this program where we will going to tell you how we can help and support them in the coming days forward. So do join and take the benefit out of it. As we are career growth coaches, both Jyoti and me, we have almost 15 years of experience. So we are on same amount of experience we both carry, and we are surely going to help you develop those skills which will enhance you in upcoming days for sure. Yes, Jyoti.
Yes, and Nashma, one very important aspect that I have seen is whether the females are already educated enough. When we talk about guiding their children, everything is dependent on either a tutor or the person, spouse sitting next to them. And that brings their confidence so low that even if they see an English subject or a geography or a history, they restrict themselves from teaching their child with a fear that first, child will not understand or child will not respect that, and second, they may end up using incorrect things or stating something incorrect which they themselves are not aware. But in reality, that is not the case. They know each and everything, whatever they have learned in their generation, and this is the time to guide your children in the much better way. Secondly, when we talk about the language, right? So traditional Indian families, they talk about in their native language about any subject, be it English or history or geography or science. They talk in Marathi or Bengali or any other regional language. So the point here is, if you feel confidence in yourself, that's when you can display this with your spouse or your children. I'll share a story. There is a female who is my friend. Initially she had this habit of keeping herself just in kitchen, right? She used to keep herself just in kitchen whenever there is a gathering, a social gathering, or maybe friends of the husband used to come. She was destined or confined to this particular kitchen. She used to serve everything, give a smile, and that's it. After once, she uttered something, and it was so logical that even husband was staring at this female. And definitely that brings the confidence to level two. If you know that whatever you have inside of you, if you keep it, it will die eventually. But if you brush it, it will shine. So, yes, Najma, any thoughts on that?
Yes, actually, the issue here is people judging them. They are so critical about not being judged by others. They don't want to be judged by others. That's why they don't, they hesitate to speak in front of others, or publicly voice out their opinions in English language. So they prefer their own regional language over English. And yes, as you told, this has been the story of many homemakers out there, where the spouse itself is surprised that they already know how to speak, just that they did not get any suitable opportunity to talk and present their ideas in English communication. So we are here to help and support and guide you. Not just we will teach you fluency in English, and we will help you build confidence. We will help you in communication. We will also help you overcome all your challenges, whatever life offers to you, and come out with flourishing colors. And we will enhance your potentials and overcome all your fears and challenges.
Yep.
Do join in and see the change within yourself.
Yes, in the meanwhile, thank you everyone for joining today. And also, if you would like to share your thoughts, your comments, anything, you are free to share that, and we'll be glad to address that as well. Now, the second thing, Najma, that I want to talk about is recently we interacted with a lot of college engineering students who are either in second year or third year or fourth year of their life. Now they are awaiting campus selection. But a lot of them, I have seen this from last decade also, a lot of them, because they know the technical skills of it, but they are not confident in voicing out what are their skills. Maybe if I talk about Jyoti Pandey, right? I'll talk about coming from 15 years corporate background. I understand. So it is how you present yourself, and the presenting yourself will only be there if you are confident about yourself, or if you are confident about the language. So definitely people are confident about the language, but about themselves. But when we talk about the language, they're not able to express themselves fully. And while interacting with these engineering students, I sort of understood that if they are more confident, the chances of their success brings a lot better, right? So, and everyone knows English for sure. Everyone knows, because now we are in a generation, in an era where English is a mandatory subject, maybe if not the primary language, secondary or tertiary for sure. Now, when we talk about these college graduates in year second, third, fourth, so they are feeling hesitant to talk about themselves. They know, okay, and I recently had a word with one of the females, and I just asked her, okay, tell me something about yourself. That is the first question any HR person or any operations round will have, right? Tell me something about yourself. And she was like, my name is this, I did this. You see the tonality and the confidence, because they are always scared whether I will put across, well, I'll be able to put across who I am or not. Eh, See, failure is nothing, right? We need to be cautious about failure is a part of life, right? But the point here is, are you able to portray yourself in the best version of yourself? So that best version will only come if you are confident about yourself, if you are able to put across what you got inside of you. Because I have learned in my career, Najma, 15 years of my corporate life, people don't buy only your technical skills. They buy your energy, they buy the communication style, they buy the language. Because right now, in all the corporates, also, we talk about you will get an opportunity to go outside, to go abroad, wherein you will get an opportunity to communicate with them in English language. If you don't know Nepali, Sanskrit, and XYZ things, that is not relevant in any countries right now. So, if you're not confident about your own language, the chances of you being campus selected goes very little, right? And also, you will not be able to crack a lot of interviews. 90% of the interviews are getting cancelled because you're not confident about the language. So, I would like you to emphasize on this.
I would love to add to that. Most of the points you have already covered. See, the actual scenario is students nowadays do not have the clarity when they need to learn the confidence and the communication in English. What they think is once they get the job, they will eventually learn it. So they will only
Mhm.
focus on the technical aspects during their college days. But that is
Mhm.
not the case when it comes to hiring. We have been there, done that. We have come from corporate world, the real world, and we have seen from our own eyes what actually happens and how the employer thinks. We have seen the other side of the story. So to bring about the important highlight here is students who are already in their second semester or third semester or maybe the second year or the third year of their graduation, this is the right time. We will handhold and support them also. Already I have I have trained already thousands of graduate students. Initially itself, before even campus selection, we focus on their communication, their body language, the way they speak, the way they talk, the way they style themselves. We groom them in and out, so that whatever the technical skills is there will be an added advantage to already enhance personality. So we will
Mhm.
do the complete enhancement of a individual initially when they are in the college itself, so that it will be helpful once they seek the job. So they have now both technical aspect as well as the soft skill part. So it's in communication is the major part, major attribution which one need to learn. There is no substitute for that. So students, whoever is listening and watching, do join us tomorrow for live on FB. We will tell you how we can help you and support you and guide you. All you need to do is take out your 1 hour or 90 minutes of your time in a day, specifically to groom yourself, to train yourself on English speaking. See, you have acquired the technical aspect, technical skills. How will you present your technical skills to the employer? You need a medium. So, English is the only language of business communication, and you need to enhance your personality towards presenting your technical skills. So, come and join us. We will tell you how we can support you and guide you and help you towards your career success.
Yes, and thank you, Najma, and to all the viewers who are watching this particular episode. If you know any female who is at home, who is not able to utilize her communication language, who is not able to, make a stand in the crowd, definitely you can forward this request to them. Any students you think are not that much confident when it comes to language. And one more important aspect here is communication is important, right? When to talk and when not to talk is also important when we talk about your corporate world. So you need to know when you need to stop, when you need to gather yourself, your thoughts, your opinions, and put it across in a diplomatically agile way, not in a blunt way, right? I have done that mistake and my mess is my message. So that's the reason I want to highlight this, that whatever mistake that I have done, I have learned from it, and that's how I implement it in my life. And that bring us to this particular platform to teach you how you can bring the best out of you. So definitely tomorrow, once again, we will be coming live somewhere before 3 p.m. But yes, do join us on YouTube and Facebook. And if you know someone who will get benefited out of this, do share this information with them. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Before we end up this, Najma, anything you would like to share?
Yes, as you told the last bit, that not just speaking is essential, even listening also is as important as speaking. So the more you listen, the more you can, elaborately or clearly, concisely you can talk. So we will teach
Yes.
you how to listen, because active listening is also a part of communication
Mhm.
program. So we will surely help you out on all your doubts, and we will give you clarity on your career success. So do join
Yes.
in tomorrow 3 p.m. And before 3 p.m. we will come once again live on Insta and we will share more thoughts on this. All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching this, and it was lovely talking to you, Jyoti. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Najma. And just to let you know, guys, nothing changes if nothing changes. That means if you change nothing, nothing in your life will get changed, and you will be in similar monotonous life. So if you want to bring a shift, you want to bring a transformation, you need to get associated with people who can help you learn and grow. So start learning and stay connected. Thank you so much,
Thank
everyone. Stay
thank
blessed.
you so much.